Hello and welcome to Southern Utah.
Okay, Shawn, stop right there. These are right angle buildings. Don't give us any bullshit. All the floors are the same size in every building. You can see these are right angle buildings. And guess what? These are right angle buildings here, 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 and here. And look what they're doing. They're on one huge, enormous right angle foundation construction here. So you're telling me that volcano sneezed these into position facing that way, right? And then it so happened to sneeze these right angle buildings over here facing that way. Give me a mother muffin break. You're selling lies to children, and frankly, I think you'll go to hell for it. And look over here. You got windows and apertures hanging out their fucking door frames and hinges, baby. You see the windows here? There's a window right there. Okay, there's a window right there in that building. There's a door right there, a round arched door, and some windows right there. Are you kidding me? You're selling this shit to children, eh? You work at the university, eh? Yeah. Where do you think you're going? Where do you think you're going? It's gonna be hot, baby.
Just above the banks of the
it's gonna be hot. Hey,
here.
Hey, Shawn, you're holding your hammer wrong, baby. You're a geologist. You're holding your hammer wrong. Look at the doors. A better shot here. Look at the windows. Huge window right here in that one. Look at the entryway in that building. And the pitched roof, eh? The trapezoidal roof. Give me a look at that roof. Do you see the roof line here? Do you see that? That trapezoidal roof right here? Sorry about that. Look at that. Give me a break. This as well. Trapezoidal roof. Give me a mother muffin break. With these, give me a break. The multi-sectional right angle structure. This section is a right angle structure as well, at a right angle here to this part of the structure. Here's the roof, melted down. The heat came from the bottom up. That's why it's all a mess down here. See? Give me a break. Cut that out. Cut that out. You work at the university, you're holding your hammer wrong, baby. You ain't a geologist.
Looking south, you might be able to make out the snow-capped peaks of the Henry Mountains.
You ain't a geologist.
Just above these bluffs here. And we're right here.
This is meltology. Look at these buildings. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? They'll say the same size here tower on this building here, same fucking size tower, same exact design on each tower here, and that's natural. The volcano sneezed it into position, right? All towers are the same fucking height here, eh? Give me a break. You're a liar, Shawn Weasel. And frankly, you're going to hell for it. I'm gonna be frank about it. I know where you're going. It's gonna be hot, like these buildings were hot, baby, hot.
Highway 24. Which is one of the main...
Yeah, you give me a break. You better show us those bricks. You better show us those bricks, baby.
Roadways in this part of the state that links up different areas like Hanksville to...
Show us the bricks, Shawn.
National parks like Capitol Reef. And I thought we'd stop at this outcrop here and...
Thank you. Shut up. Let's look at the bricks here. Yeah, give me a break. Give me a break. Give me a break. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. They're all the same fucking size here. Look at all these bricks and mortar here. All the same size. Look at this here. Each mortar line equidistant. They're melting over right here in this section, see? But you can see what they were over here, right? And you can see over here, you can see the mess, right? Holy smokes. Holy smokes, Nicholas, or Shawn Weasel. Give me a break, Shawn Weasel.
And maybe figure out what we can interpret about their origin.
Oh, I know what's happened here. Hey, Shawn, I know what happened here. This shit is melted down, baby. This got smoked.
Geologic history. So let's go over here and take a look. Of course, there's just so many layers of sedimentary rocks in southern Utah.
Excuse me,
it's
Shawn.
Challenging, even
Shawn, stop there, Shawn. Just cut it out, okay? What are these here in your sedimentary lines you're talking about? Doing upright and vertical, equidistant here. Mortar lines, possibly? Yeah, same row up here. Got the same equidistant mortar lines here. What the fuck's going on here, baby? What's going on here, baby? You know what these are right here? You know what these are right here? You know what those are? Likely mortar joints. Likely mortar joints that just melted down and started to work their way down the structure as they were hot. That's what they'll do, because these are placed on the outside. These joints are sometimes placed on the inside of the mortar. The mortar will be etched, and inside of the mortar, they will put they will put a fine layer of mortar. Sorry about this. This inside of them. Let me give me a break. Give me a break. You know what's going on here. Do I need to explain this? And I'm blanking out on the term right now. I'm the brick expert here. But I'm blanking out here. You get what I mean? Tuck pointed. These are tuck pointed mortar joints right here that have fallen out of the mortar. That's the word I'm looking for. Tuck pointed. So here's the mortar, and then they put they call it tuck pointing, and they put in a finer joint of finer mortar, like you see here, of whiter, finer. It's always whiter and finer, for a much more aesthetically pleasing result in the building. And these are all tuck pointed mortar joints that have just simply slid down the building when they were hot. They just slid down because these are placed on the outside. They're not structural mortar joints between the bricks. They're just on the outside in an etching that has been grooved out inside of the mortar. And the joint just did what? It just slid down below the joint, below the mortar joint. The tuck pointed joint slid down below. That's what all these ribbons are. So that's ridiculous. I can give you one example here. I have a video I can show you here. My own video, and I'll show you what a tuck pointed mortar joint is. And I'll prove to you that that's what we're looking at here, because we can see that these are mortar lines, equidistant. Here's this line, here's this one, here's this one. They're all equidistant. Here's the one below. And they're all equidistant. And these are all just tuck, in my opinion, these are all tuck pointed mortar joints that have slid off the building because they're placed on the outside on the mortar to make it look good, to make the building look good. You get the idea? Tuck pointed mortar joints. Let's quickly go to my video. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Here's what I'm talking about. The tuck pointed mortar joint. It is placed on the outside of the building in a groove etched into the mortar. This is what I'm trying to explain here. In a complete mess, this is what I was trying to explain. To sum it up, that's what I see there in that mess. Now let's go back.
See what we can come up with. So I think probably the most striking thing that
what they are.
A lot of little white lines just sort of crisscrossing this rock in different ways. And
exactly, Shawn Weasel. They're tuck pointed mortar joints that just slid off the building, slid off whatever the way, because they're not in the structure, they're on the surface of the structure, and when they get hot, they will slide right down because they're consisted of a harder mortar, a harder, finer, and whiter mortar, and that's what we see here. Tuck pointed mortar joints, all the same fucking size. This one's the same size here as the next one, as the next one. They're all the same fucking size. Tuck pointed mortar joints that have slid off the building. Give me a break, Shawn Weasel. You lie to children, and you ought to be ashamed of yourself. I love you all. Take care. Even you, Shawn Weasel. I love you as well. You better stop lying to children if you want to save yourself, eh?